Back with another video on this beautiful Wednesday, September 24th. Appreciate all the birthday wishes. A lot of you guys left me on my Facebook page and also my YouTube channel yesterday. I turned 32 years old. So if y'all want to know how old Andrew actually is, some of y'all got me in my 20s and things like that. I just turned 32 years old, okay? Now, the lease drivers are under attack. A lot of lease drivers coming out showing a frustration against the cash truck drivers and people they believe they want them to own the truck, things like that. And of course you got the Democrats after the lease drivers. For example, you got the representative Brownlee. She's a Democrat or he's a Democrat, whichever one it is, came out with the bill that they introduced in the Congress to try to, fix this leasing / written through a carrier. That's a Democrat, but then again, we all know Joe Biden is the one that passed the infrastructure bill back in 2021 that had the leasing task force. So of course the Democrats are trying to force you guys, the lease drivers at least, they trying to do something against that lease purchase program, leasing program, rental program, borrowing program, no money down program, just need a pen program, I don't want to own nothing program, whatever type of definition or term you want to put on it. The Democrats are working to try to, help you. They see it as helping you guys out, because we know the Democrats, they all for helping people out. So now the good thing is the Democrats are not in office. So for all y'all lease drivers that you ain't for it, you against it. Hopefully, Trump, y'all gonna need him. You're gonna need Trump to help you out. So don't worry, Trump is on the way. For all y'all that don't like Trump, that's who you gonna need to save you. Because Democrats trying to get y'all out. Just in case some people don't know. Some people don't know, like T. Hill, for example. He didn't know. So I got the that's why I gotta let T. Hill know that it's the Democrats. Joe Biden bill, it was his infrastructure bill, and the representative that came up with the legislation and put through Congress to try to get these guys out, she's a Democrat, or he's a Democrat. I don't know which one it is. Democrat. And if it passed and go all the way through, the Democrats would be the ones to blame for getting the lease drivers the hell on. I'm just joking. I got to tease my people. Look, I'm not Democrat or Republican. I just got to tease my people for a second. Oh, somebody getting repoed. They got him. Got him. Camaro. Couldn't afford it. It's hard out here on the American people. They hard on the American people. Dang, man, he need that to go to work tomorrow. Job market all jacked up out here. I'm telling you, if y'all a truck driver, y'all want to stay trucking, because what's going on outside of trucking right now, it ain't pretty. It ain't no jobs out here outside of trucking. Unless you got some skills. If you got some skills, you'll be alright. But if you ain't got no skill other than holding that steering wheel, it ain't looking too good out here. McDonald's ain't hiring, Taco Bell, Burger King, Walmart, Target, Chick-fil-A, warehouse, forklift, crane, they ain't hiring. But if somebody was to quit and they have an opening, if they got a position open, then they'll let you take it if you wouldn't, work at 50% less than what it used to be. Yeah, I mean, are you willing? What's the minimum wage here in Tennessee? $7.25. If a position come open, they gonna have it listed at $7.25. Now ain't no more than $10, $15 out. $7.25, because it's too many people needing a job right now. See, just like how the trucking industry, we racing towards the bottom when it comes to rates. The people outside the trucking, they racing towards the bottom when it comes to pay. They racing towards the minimum wage, okay? But let's talk about lease drivers. A lot of people, a lot of you guys are putting pressure on these guys to go buy a truck. Y'all know I tell these guys, don't buy no truck. I want them to focus on trying to get a place to live before something happen in this trucking industry to where they get forced out and they gotta go pay Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie got these apartments, and these apartments $2,000 a month. I'd much rather y'all have maybe a mortgage about $700-800 before it's too late. I'm not saying you got to go out there and own no house. I'm just telling you, I don't want you to own no truck at all. I need you to get somewhere, have a place to call your own, just in case this trucking fall off. You lose this trucking job, man. The last thing I want is a truck driver that used to be driving a truck, having to go through what dirty trucking going through right now. The trucking then came to an end, or some kind of way, you know, they lay you off and you can't get another trucking job, and you gotta go out there in this workforce and try to make $2,000. Do y'all know they want 3 times the income? You go on TikTok right now, it's a lot of people complaining, why do I need to make 3 times the income? Man, the job is only paying $1,700 a month, and the rent is $1,700 a month. They don't make 3 times the income. And be honest with you, I can't make 3 times the income either outside this trucking industry. That's why I'm in school right now trying to learn other skills. Because if I lost my CDL and had to go and enter this job force, I don't know. I can't make 3 times the income. So I'm just letting you know, I think about it too. I think about it too. But I can make 3 times income. It's just I got to go and, you know, do some. I got to really put this hat on. I got to go to Memphis, Tennessee, and we're gonna have to get a team together. I got to find Paco. We got to let Paco know what's going on. Paco, we got to make 3 times the rent. Paco gonna understand. We gonna get it. We're gonna start asking for it again. I'm about to go to the county again. But we don't want to have to do that because that ain't long term. But listen to me, lease drivers. You guys, I'm pretty sure y'all understand, buying a truck costs a lot of money. My Classic, I paid $24,000 liquid cash money. If you've been in trucking, I don't know, more than 5 years, and you've been driving a truck and you've never been able to save $20,000 cash money at one time, well, not at one time, but just, you know, from day one to right now, if your checking account ain't never been past $20,000, I ain't talking about the government gave you the money. I ain't talking about no PPP or EIDL loan. I'm talking about you was driving a truck and saving the money, and you saved up past $20,000. Understand, if you get a truck, you're gonna have to save a lot of money. Like I said, I paid $24,000 cash, straight wire transfer. And when I got the truck home, I blew the transmission and dished out another I dished out $27,000. $27,000 on the repair bill. Now, of course, the mechanic robbed me, but do you got that kind of money? Do y'all even know that? Do y'all know I dished out that kind of money? $27,000? On top of just buying a truck for $24,000? Then some of y'all want to get this authority. You know, authority is a big thing amongst the truck drivers right now. Insurance down payment is about $2,800. Do you have $2,800 to donate the insurance? To activate some kind of authority? FMCSA want $300. Insurance gonna want anywhere from $28 all the way up to $7,000 for the down payment. You got that? That's just to activate insurance. On top of the fact you had to buy the truck. You had to buy the truck. However much that costs. I just told you mine $24,000. You do 24 plus 300 plus 28 insurance down payment. Then you got breakdowns. You got breakdowns that can occur. Tow bills, all that stuff you got to pay cash. Fuel is cash. You got to have a large amount of money. Some people tell you if you want to run your own authority, $50,000 is the minimum you should have in your account. Have you ever in the history of your whole life on planet Earth had $50,000? Because if the answer is no, there's other ways to, you know, go about this trucking. I don't know why y'all think y'all need to have a truck and all this. All that stuff costs money. I ain't got no truck for free. I ain't got no authority for free. I ain't got no free regular truck bill. Ain't no mechanic done no free work on my stuff. All that stuff costs cash. I paid everything y'all see me with, I paid cash. Because I'm good at saving and making money. Flat top, $15,000 cash. Go look at the video. Put it on Mr. Charlie desk. Do you got $15,000 to go sit on somebody's desk? It's not free, guys. It costs a lot of money. And quite frankly, right now, and the way trucking going right now, I don't know how you can get that kind of money. I told Light Daddy this before he, quit and went, done whatever he doing right now. I told him, I said, hey man, it's too late to buy a truck, man. It done got too difficult to get the money up. All this 5,000 miles for the Russians, bro, that's too difficult. To try to get up $7,500, bro, that's too much work. Your body can't handle it. Then you're gonna get a truck and then you still gonna need more money. The time to buy a truck then came and went. Now is the time you need to skip the truck, try to find you a house before that's too late. And when that's too late, next thing I'm gonna be telling you, hey, you may need to try to learn some type of skill outside the truck. And I'm telling you do that now, but you ain't listening. I already told you I'm in school, online school. I know y'all don't believe it. T Hill, he a big proponent of that fool. Don't know what he want to do. I hear you, T Hill. I gotta let the people know. Give them just an ounce of hope. Just an ounce. I gotta troll you a little bit. I got an ounce of hope. Just tell them, hey, just learn a new skill. You ain't got to go to school to learn a skill. Yeah, you can take, online classes too, from your truck. Just get a laptop. You ain't even got to take college courses, man. They got what? Coursera and Udemy, all this other stuff. But you better be doing something besides holding that steering wheel. You better be doing something. I don't know what you're gonna do, but you better be doing something. And I'm telling you, everybody outside of trucking is trying to learn new skills right now too. You got a lot of competition. I recommend you specialize in something. The thing about trucking, time will go by. As long as you in that truck, time will go by. The last thing you want to do is be 50, 60 years old. You come out of trucking with nothing, and now you trying to learn a new skill. You let all this time go by. You done gross $10 million on a white sheet of paper with some black ink on it. Can't get you one of these. White sheet of paper can't get you no car. White sheet of paper can't get you can't borrow nothing from the bank. Can't do nothing with the white sheet of paper other than print it out on the printer, look at it, ball it up, throw it in the trash. Cause the bank account's still at zero. Fool. Nah, another boo-boo. So yeah, I wouldn't don't worry. None of y'all need to worry about buying a truck. That's no longer the focus. The time that came when if you got one, you got one. If you don't, you don't. Now it's still room for the 1%. 1% of truck drivers can still make it. That's 1% though. Just like 1% can still probably make it with authority. But man, getting authority right now, oh my God. All these new rules and regulations and hey man, look. Just because you see me doing it. Yeah, I made it. I made it 2 times in a row. I had my authority canceled, came back, and made it a whole year again. But I'm the 1%. 99% probably ain't gonna be able to do that. And I'm just a local driver. People, I don't even make no money driving a truck. I don't make no money driving. All of y'all make more than me. If I get lucky and move enough empty trailers, 2 empty trailers, they may give me $200. So for all y'all making more than $200, you doing better than me. And out of that $200, all of it going in the fuel tank anyway. So really, my business is just a tax write-off. So I'm just saying now for all y'all that's out there working hard, putting in the miles, 4, 5, 6,000 miles a week, 10, 20, 30,000 gross a week, congratulations. Have a plan, do something with the money. Do something with the money. I don't care what you do, man. Hey, like I said, learn a new skill, invest in something, put it in the stock market, throw it on black, do something. What you better not be doing is nothing. A whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of nothing. Don't be doing a whole lot of nothing. Okay? Keep in mind now, I'm just looking at a camera. See, I don't get to see you guys' faces. So whatever decision you guys make, I'm not going to be there to see it. It's not going to fit me. At all. If you bought a truck right now, guess what? I wouldn't know. At all. I wouldn't know, I wouldn't care, I wouldn't do none of that. I've been owning trucks since 2018. I'm just saying now. I know how to go get a truck. If I want to go get a truck, a new truck right now, today I can come up with a truck. Can you do that? Are you in position? What's your credit looking like? Now, Mr. Lino, he done got himself in a situation. What would I do in his position? He got a truck. got missions acting funny, and then derated to 5 miles per hour. Some people laughing at him. He got the money, he don't got the money, he want to do it manually, fix it manually, you know, whatever the case may be. I'm not telling Mr. Lionel what to do at all. This is nothing but, let me do my disclaimer. What I'm about to talk about is most definitely not what I would do. I don't recommend it. Not telling nobody to go out there and do it. I don't have no emission trucks. I'm just saying, if I was in this position, matter of fact, not even me, if my buddy named Johnny was in this position and he just happened to know little old Andrew, what would I tell him to do? Johnny the one with the jacked up truck. Johnny come to me, hey Andrew, man, I'm all jacked up, money looking funny, I don't know what to do. Truck, the emissions truck you told me not to buy, it's acting funny, it done derated, what do I do? Well, Johnny, well, yeah, got yourself in a situation. Oh, that's Johnny, what type of engine? He got DD15, Andrew was over at the house, chilling in the driveway, okay. Chilling in the driveway. What year? 2015, DD15. So it's got that EGR, DPF, DEF. It's got all that, huh? We need to get it fixed. Okay, we need to get it fixed. It's already derated, can't move it from the house. We don't need to move from the house, Johnny. If it's right there in the driveway, we're gonna fix it right there in the driveway. I'll show you what you're gonna do, Johnny. You're gonna go on Amazon. Let me pull up Amazon. What is it called? Nexus. What is that crap called? I gotta look through my order list right quick to see what I done bought before. Let me go through my past order list. Some type of Nexus link. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Let's go to filters. What year was that? 2024? Let's go to 2023. Let me see what all I bought in 2023. Let me scroll through, because Johnny is he you know, oh, there it is right there. Diesel laptop Nexus USB link 3. You're gonna get on Amazon, you're gonna get this right here. See that right there? $744. $744. He's gonna get it on Amazon. The reason why he's gonna get it on Amazon is because when we get done with this, he's gonna return it back to Amazon for a full refund. So yeah, he gotta have $750 right now. Amazon gonna ship it to his house. We only need about 2 days, maybe a day. And he gonna return it and get a full refund. So we need that because we need him to hook up to the truck. See the adapter? See the plug down there? There you go. We need to be able to hook up to the truck with the adapter. The other part of that adapter is gonna hook up into the laptop. Okay? And then we're gonna go up to my guys up in Canada. We gonna call them up, see if they still in business. My guys up in Canada, dieselspec.com. My guys up in Canada. We're gonna call them. We're gonna call them and let them know matter of fact, let me just call them right now, just for the sake of this video. See if they still in business myself. Let me see, contact her. Just for the sake of this video, I'm gonna call. Once again, not telling nobody to do this. These people in Canada, okay? Just because I know about a little bit more than some of y'all about trucking. See, my game, I ought to start charging for this type of information. I don't know if these people are still in business though, but we're gonna see. The only way to do is call. They may not still be in business. Let me grab a phone number, if we can find one. There's a phone number. are they still in business? Diesel spec. Give me a second. They may be closed. Let me see. Oh, my phone on 2% too to make it worse.
Diesel spec.
Hey, calling about y'all remote tune to see how much y'all charge.
Oh yes. What do you want to know?
Yeah, I got a DD15. This crap been derated down to I guess like 5 miles per hour. And I was trying to see, cause I got the Nets' link. Is that way y'all can get rid of it?
Get rid of? I beg your pardon, lane cut there. I couldn't get everything you want to get rid of.
Yeah, the EGR, DPF, DEF.
Oh, the after treatment and all that good stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see the 615 number. I believe 615. You're down in around Tennessee area, right?
Yeah, Tennessee.
Yes, unfortunately, as of 2022, there the EPA kind of kicked us out of the U.S. territory. Us being from Canada, we're good up here in Canada, but they don't want us to do business down into the U.S. anymore. Even if we can do it, we're not allowed to take any U.S. customers. Oh,
I see. So I'll have to come up to Canada?
I beg your pardon?
What if I came up to Canada?
Well, if you come here with the truck and I see a U.S. plate on it, I still can't do anything. If we know it's from the U.S., there's nothing we can do.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Pleasure's all mine. Have yourself a good day.
Well, guys, you motherfuckers is out of luck. Yeah, you out of luck, baby. You out of luck. You're not out of luck. See, that right there is what we call code word talking. See, code word talking. Let me interpret it what he just said. We still, can do what you need. We still can do what you need, but we don't sell to USA customers. We don't sell to USA customers. We can still do what you need. So, Andrew, what do you mean, nigga? You got a credit card? You got a debit card? Cause when you made the purchase button on the website, they don't know, hey, you could be in Canada. You could be in Canada when you could be in Canada. That's all I'm saying. You could be in Canada when you make the purchase. But they can't help USA Customs. Okay, let me just quit playing. You about to file, and you would have to go to another remote tuner in the United States. You have to find your remote tuner, give them the file, and then install it through the Netsys link. So that's how that's done. But I'm pretty sure they don't work on USA because they don't want the SWAT team coming through or the U.S. government. So good answer. 2022 though, I could have sworn. Damn, it's been that long since I called my man. Dang. Man, see, only Andrew know this good game. I didn't start charging for this stuff. But like I was saying, there's a way around the problem Mr. Lionel going through. Like I said, you buy that Netsys leak, find the file you need, and like I said, you take a laptop, insert the file into the program, and that truck will run like it's brand new. You ain't gotta remove no parts. You ain't gotta play with the honeycomb system down in the after tree. You ain't gotta do none of that crap. Put the file in, the truck gonna run like it's brand new. Not like, see, I know too much about this truck. I gotta start charging for this stuff. This is crazy, man. I need to start charging for this stuff. Do I know people that can do it right now? Of course I do. I thought they was one of them, but hey, Andrew. We used to, but we can't no more. But we know you know the game though, so you'll figure it out. Anyways, man. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. I done gave y'all 25 minutes of entertainment. Maybe y'all can learn something, I don't know. Maybe you learned something, maybe you didn't. But the moral of the story is, forget trying to own the truck. Y'all need to try to find y'all a place to live or something. I know y'all don't want to own nothing, so that's totally fine. Skip that, try to learn your skill outside of trucking. If you don't want to do none of that, then, wish you well. Like I said, I turned 32, and one of my goals is to stop helping truck drivers. To be honest with you, I'm not trying to talk about finances no more, stock market no more, any of that stuff no more. I just want to report the news and be done with it. I don't want to get no advice, no help, no nothing.